What was the long-term impact of the Hunna invasions on India's political and cultural landscape? India's political cultural landscape, Hunna invasions. The Huns who set the Ostrogoths and Visigoths running from Romania and Ukraine into Roman territory. The same Huns who invaded the Roman Empire, at the same time they were invading India. The same Huns. So we called them the Shweta Hunas, the white Huns, for whatever reason. Maybe they had white flags or white dresses or I don't know, whatever. White skin? I don't think so. Whatever. So we call them the white Huns, the Shweta Hunas. And the Gupta Empire resisted the white Huns and defeated them multiple times. Our last great Gupta emperor, Skanda Gupta, spent his entire life and career fighting the Huns and repulsing wave after wave of Hunnic invasion. But eventually the Huns made ingress into India. They started with Gandhar. The first Hunnic king of Gandhar was what? Toramana, very naughty guy. He destroyed Takshashila, that idiot. That absolute idiot destroyed Takshashila. Yeah. I don't think he realized what a stupid mistake he did. Toramana probably is the guy who also built the Bamiyan Buddhas, is it? Let's Google it. I'm not sure who built the Bamiyan Buddhas. Who constructed the Bamiyan Buddhas? Who Buddhas? Okay. Buddhist monks during the Hepthalite principalities. Yes. The Heptalites are the Shweta Hunas. So which was the king? Who was the king? Was it Toramana? Let me see. It doesn't say Toramana here. So it's not sure which Heptalite king, which Hunnic king built the Bamiyan Buddhas. It could possibly be Toramana. So maybe Toramana regretted what he did and that's why he constructed the great Buddhas in Bamiyan or whatever. But he is the idiot Toramana who destroyed Takshashila in Western India, presently temporarily part of Pakistan. So that was a disaster for India. Yeah. The Huns were well, less civilized people. They were nomads. And they did not understand the value of civilization until they settled in India. So initially they would have said, let's destroy everything. So he destroyed Takshashila, that idiot, Toramana. And eventually, most likely, he's the guy who built the Bamiyan Buddhas in a later time. Maybe he may have repented of what he did. So he said, let me contribute something to culture and civilization. Eventually, and Toramana had a son. If you think Toramana was bad, at least he tried to do something good later. His son was Mihirkul. Mihirkul was hated universally by everyone. He was hated by the Buddhists, by the Hindus, by the Brahmins, by the atheists, by the Indians, by everybody. He was an absolute barbarian, Mihirkul. He was an atheist. He said, I will destroy all religious, all whatever religion exists, all religious manifestations. And he called himself Rajadhiraj or something, the king of kings. Maharaja Dhiraj, he called himself, Mihirkul. I am the king of kings. Eventually he was defeated by some other king and he became a vassal. Then he did not call himself Maharaja Dhiraj, he just called himself Raja. He became a vassal. So Mihirkul was one of the nasty Hunnic kings and he caused a lot of pain during the time he ruled. Eventually you have later Hunnic kings who did a lot of good things. You have the Hindu Shahi empire. The Hindu Shahi kingdom in Gandhar, which is who are the Hindu Shahis? They were the Huns, Hunnic kings, who ruled India, who ruled northwest India, the Gandhar Kashmir region, and they fought the Turks. They defended India from the Turks. The same Huns, the Hindu Shahis. Sorry. No, not the Hindu Shahis, the Turk Shahis. You first have the Turk Shahis who are the descendants of the Huns who ruled in Gandhar and Kashmir, Turk Shahis. Then you have the Hindu Shahis who may or may not have been Turks or maybe who may or may not have been Huns or maybe mixed or whatever. So yeah, you have the Turk Shahis who were Hindus and who defended India from other barbaric Turks. So overall, the Hunas, they did cause destruction in India. The worst thing they did was destroy Takshashila. They also did a lot of good things for India. Eventually, once they became Indian, after a couple of generations, they built the Buddhas in Bamiyan. They did a lot of religious work. One of the Hunnic kings was the patron of Brahmagupta, for example. If you look at, let's go to Wikipedia. Okay, if you see this, Brahmagupta, one of our great mathematicians. So if you look at this, you will see that his patron was a king who could have been a second generation Hunna. Okay, I'm not sure where it is, but I'm sure you will find it. So that's the deal. So eventually the Huns did contribute good things to India. Initially they were barbarians, and India eventually civilized them after a couple of generations. That was the deal about the Huns.